What's going on, everyone? ObscureEdge here, and I'm back with some Miscreated. I know, Miscreated, right? I'm surprised I could even play it. My processor's still fucked, but from Divine Miracles is what I'm calling it, due to some updates and fiddling around, I got to actually play. Can't stream it, can't really record it that well. There is some choppiness, but at least I could actually play it again. This is my all-time favorite open world zombie survival game and crafting game all mixed into one. So I'm just going to be giving you guys another update, an updated review for my last one. The other one took off so well, I wanted to do an updated review because a lot of people were like, oh, they added this, and it was an old review, and at the time, it didn't have a lot of the stuff that was added. So starting with the sedans weren't added, which is the black car that's over here. There's different colors. We've seen yellow, red, fucking, you name it, white. The truck, the classic truck, they added cop cars, and that's just the ATV, which we all know. So pretty much I'm going to get into in-depth review of what's going on, guys. A lot has changed, and the main thing is that all crafting games, you don't want it to be repetitive, and you don't want it to be boring when you're doing it. And you definitely always want it to be rewarding when you make a base or make anything in the game, which is awesome. So starting with, guys, you still need the blueprints to make a lot of shit, which there could be found on zombies most of the time now. I found a couple in houses lately, which is really nice. But you still obviously going to need them to make a lot of stuff like the roofs and all that other stuff. We're still working on finding them and whatnot. But to start it off, guys, I will say this. When you start hitting a tree, for instance, everything stacks now, and it gets auto-picked up right into your inventory, as it will say there. And we're going to take a look at my inventory really fast. And you'll see that it's stacking. I think it does, yeah, counts of 5. Instead, it used to always just be one log, one log, one log, one log. And then same goes for if you were to create the lumber, which was the same stuff as the logs. But now everything stacks, just to show you guys. And yeah, it's awesome. You could also now have you could actually reload mags and stuff like that, which is a lot easier and stuff like that. And you could also take bullets out of mags too, because before they used to have quantities, like if you go over here it says 6 out of 10. Well, you used to never be able to add to that. If I had 4, I could add to that pack. You used to always, like, sometimes you'd have a pack of 2, pack of 1, pack of 6, and you could never combine them. Well, that's all fixed now, and you can combine them. They've added new stuff like the military helmets. There's actually some vests that you could get, the shimras or the scarves, whatever you want to call them. New backpack, which is, I think, the best one at the moment that I found. The gas mask, I think that was already in my last review anyway. A couple new clothing. The good thing about this game is you don't have to worry about skins, paying money for skins. All the clothing can be found in game. It's easy enough to find if you just look for it. What else is there? There's a lot of new blueprints. I know that too. A lot of different stuff you could make. And the main thing is, guys, yes, storage was added. I know you guys keep telling me on my last video because I was complaining about storage crates and hoarding cars, this and that. And as you seen on my last video, we had quite a lot of cars. That day we gave out every car except fucking, I think we had like 1 vehicle. We had, at one point we had 3 pickup trucks, 2 5-tons. 3 ATVs and like a couple airport vehicles and shit like that, even the tractors, because we had to store them. But now with item boxes, unfortunately right now, you do have to find the blueprint for item boxes. They give you a small crate which has like 12 spaces in it. It's hardly anything, so you do want to get the upgraded ones. I don't think it even shows you. I think if you go to storage, there should be other ones here. You have to find the blueprint, which kind of, it sucks, but you know, at least they give you something that you could use at the beginning, which is nice. One thing, I back the shit out of these devs, guys, and keep in mind that I'm just a regular guy like you guys. I play the game, I enjoy it. I'm not fucking paid to advertise this game, but the reason why I enjoy this game and kind of hype it up for everyone to get is because it's so underappreciated. I've been seeing Mr. Moon on it, which is awesome. I love seeing his videos, and I love that he's still like playing this game, promoting it as well, and it's been his main game besides Ark by the seams of things as well. But this game is so appreciated, guys. It came out years ago, and maybe it did have the flaws in the beginning, but they're far from what it used to be now. A lot has changed. Crafting takes little to no time if you got a bunch of guys with you. I will get started on why I have so many vehicles even though storage isn't implemented, just so you guys know. We're not hoarding vehicles. I'll get to that in a second. But honestly, guys, this game goes on sale 50% off all the time. It's worth full price. If you want, wait for the sale. It is a bit of a beat up on your processor, so make sure you have a decent like 3.5 or anything over 3 should do you. I had a 2.6 and it was actually running me 60 FPS no problem, and then I switched to a 3.2 and I've had nothing but issues. So I do need to upgrade ASAP Rocky, because right now my video card's bottlenecking to shit right now due to the I need new everything. I need new motherboard, processor, RAM. You all know. But anyway, guys, what was I saying? I fucking got off track now. Well, Mr. Moon's promoting the game. Like, I just want to help promote their game, guys. There's a small team behind this, but they still get updates out regularly. It's not like everyday updates, so your fucking game's not constantly updated. When they come up with an update, it's a good like 500 megs. It's a good chunk of an update, and there's a lot that add it. We're on I forget what update we're on now. They just released the AKM, which is cool, and a lot of other bug fixes and stuff like that. But you guys got to keep in mind, they're always adding to this game. There's multiple cars. You have sedans now. You have the tractors, ATVs, the trucks, 5 tons cop cars. The boats. I've probably missed out like another car or something like that. Can't really think, but like there's still. Oh, the airport vehicle. That's probably what I maybe forgot. But there's tons of vehicles they've added, tons of clothes, guys. Like it's growing in mass amounts, this game, and it's awesome. And the base building is just so rewarding. Me and my friend, we worked on this yesterday. It took us maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. Well, then again, we would have had it done actually in half the time, but I was too busy fiddling, trying to line everything up perfectly for the garages and shit like that. But I don't know if you guys seen their opening video, like with the awesome fucking music, but I wanted to make a base like that, but unfortunately they had the garage to the right of their base, and I couldn't do that due to the land here is lifted up near Brightmoor, which is like where we are. It's just all weird fucking. Anyway, we're on one of the US servers, so feel free to join us and whatnot, and add me on Steam if you want to play with us. And I'll be sure to let you know what US server, because I think there's like 4 or 5 and stuff like that. And there's also a couple whitelisted servers that we're going to be playing on as well. We're not going to be just sticking to one server. But anyway, more about the game, guys. The only downfall is clans can't put their signs in the same area, which sucks because we want to expand to the corner of the map and actually have a bigger base and stuff like that, but unfortunately we couldn't do that because it won't let you put a plot sign within a certain radius of another person, which I totally love, but when you're in a clan that should be changed. I'm pretty sure you can only have 1 storage box per base at the moment now. I don't know if I got multiple little ones or just 1 storage crate, and that's why you want the biggest one. They're still working on server issues, and the reason you guys might think it's easy, but you know what? The server has to calculate everything in the box. If you have 20 boxes, and those, I don't even know how many items the big ones say they hold like a mass amount of 30 items, it has to render each item in, and that is all server based as well. So to prevent you losing anything, they're only allowing 1 storage crate per base right now until it's fixed. They're still working on the mutants. They're still buggy, but they're killable. I think they're more functional than the ones in DayZ at the moment. But there's different types of mutants now. There's like 4 different types. There's like a huge big motherfucker. There's a guy that looks like all veins. A guy with the shiv on his hand, and the regular mutant. They also added other things to kill, like deer, bear, wolves, rats, chickens, all that different shit you could kill and eat and hunt for. There's also, what else did they add recently? There's a bunch of new weapons as they're always adding weapons. So I'm not even gonna get into all that of all the weapons. There's just mass amounts of stuff that you don't have to pay for. You just go out and find it. And there's no skins. There's none of that shit. There's none of all that DLC. Nothing. It's just a straight base game, which is it's just great. I don't know. I don't know why. Well, I know why I praise this game so much. I enjoy playing it. I want other people to also enjoy it. But anyway, I'm going to just quickly, I'm dragging this video on probably longer than I wanted to. Just wanted to give an updated review on a lot of different things. The crafting aspect is fixed, which is nice. The only problem is you still can't raise or lower stuff. I notice if you stand on something higher, you can then still, you need to put something higher down. So I get on something like this to want to like put something down that's higher, like if I want a ramp to sit higher, whatever, it like to come up from the ground. Actually, that's one of the problems we're having here is the ground's raised on the 1-bit and I can't line up them, my OCD is kind of hurting. But like on another thing is it's all makeshift and it's supposed to look like a garage. I'm gonna box it in on the sides and stuff like that. I want a base to look like a base. I don't want it just to look like cookie cutter nonsense. Same goes for this, guys. As you got to improvise. Sometimes the ground's just not nice. I had to improvise with different boards here that are slightly raised too, just to meet the level of that. It'll all work out once I have walls and stuff on it today, and I'll, it'll actually look proper. And we're going to be doing more. And to get to it, sorry, we're not hoarding vehicles. These vehicles, these 2 cop cars and that ATV aren't going to be here. We have other people that are playing with us that are going to be getting on today. 2 for sure, maybe 3. So they have the choice of whatever vehicle they want. My friend and me are going to probably keep these 2. We're going to give the 2 cop cars to our buddies, and we're going to help them make a base, and we're going to give the ATV to a third buddy. And I've already said this to the guys. We've been known to hoard cars in Miscreated in the beginning because of the item inventory business, but you know what, there's no need to do that now. So I don't want any of our guys having more than 1 vehicle, so that's pretty much what we're doing. So if you see the video, oh, you're fucking car hoarding and shit, and there's item plate, like, yeah, there's storage, but I got little storage right now, so it helps to have my own vehicle. But in all honesty, like I said, we're not keeping those 2, and we're not keeping the ATV. We got them running for a couple friends so we could help them build a base and so they could travel. If they fuck them up, there's tons of vehicles. Well, and the US servers are pretty skint, so if they lose these, that's their own pretty much fault, and they'll have to replace them themselves if they want. I'm going to keep my truck going, and my buddy's going to keep his Black Crown Vic going. And yeah, plus I don't want a lot of vehicles here. I'm making this all base, all this shit there, definitely all this over there. We got a little flood going on in the base today, though, due to all the rain, which is pretty funny. But this is an updated Miscreated. Wow, I fucked that up twice. This is an updated Miscreated review. There we go. See, that's what happens. I don't chop my video up. I try to do it all in one go. If I fuck up, oh fucking well, I guess. But yeah, this is an updated review, guys. I'm gonna put the link in the description to the old one with all the additives they added and things like that. There is tons of stuff that has been added. So if you haven't played in a bit, or you've been thinking about buying it, I know they usually go on, this game goes on sale a lot, probably going to be on another Halloween sale, 50% off. I'm picking it up personally for my missus. I'm hoping she's going to want to get into it and get it. She has never tried this style of game, and if she's going to do it, she's going to do it right. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. I think if she does like this kind of game, she'll fucking love Miscreated. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the let me know what you think of the review, and let me know what you think in the bottom comments, because the other one's been booming still. So hopefully this one could get up there as well. And the next thing I'll probably be releasing, guys, is Rust, the Rust review as ASAP Rocky as soon as I'm done playing with it. Well, I want to get more into it so I could do a more in-depth review. Right now I'm in a Miscreated, so yeah, it'll be a little bit of time. But thank you for watching, guys, and happy gaming to you. See you later.